Hi there, it's Angelica over at silkoverstill.com. I'm so excited about today's video. I'm going to share with you 3 quick tips to make using your planner or your organizer or your calendar more effective and why it's important to even have one. I know we're in a day and age where we're using a lot of digital technology and we have things on our, our smartphones, our iPads, our tablets, our office calendars, on our email. But I want to talk to you about using a handheld calendar. It is not outdated at all. It is something that I think every single woman ought to be using, particularly if you're trying to run your household effectively, you're trying to run a business, and you're just trying to have a smoother, more organized life. So my first tip is that it saves on brain power. See, a lot of times what we do is we take our dates and we file them in our brain. Instead, write those dates down, put them on a calendar, because you're saving all of that in your short-term memory. What that does is that fogs up your brain, and then there's no room for creativity to really flow through. Creativity also flows in that short-term memory part of your brain. So if you're writing down dates and important information and reminders and things like that, then you don't have to hold that in your brain. Your brain's not sitting there like, okay, gotta hold this, gotta hold this, gotta hold this. You end up with brain fog or brain constipation. Write that stuff down, get it out, and then you're leaving more room for creativity to flow. Second tip, having things organized and planned when you're writing them down on your calendar, on your planner, actually gives you a vision for your day, your week, your month. We know, the scripture that says, without a vision, the people perish. And there's also a scripture, one of my favorites, in Habakkuk 2:2 that says, write the vision and make it plain, so that those that see it may run with it. See, the only way that you're really going to be able to run with the plans that you have for your day, whether it's running your household and homemaking, whether it's running your business, a nonprofit, work, school, life, is to write it down, make it plain, make it easier. Then it's easier for you to go out there and execute those tasks and fulfill your goals for the day. And it makes it so much more fun to plan your dream life. And I want you to write this down. There's a powerful connection with writing something down and your brain. Again, I know we live in a digital age where we're, putting things on our cell phone and we're texting things or we're quickly typing out things. But let me tell you something. When you type, there is no major connection with your brain and what it is that you type. Why? Because all of us have remembered, our fingers have remembered where to type on a computer. So I can sit down at my computer, watch television, or listen to one of my children as they're talking and actually type, and there's no connection whatsoever with what I've typed. What happens when you're writing something down? First of all, you're writing it down. Your brain is seeing it, so that's a second time that it's getting in your mind. The other thing that happens is that for most of us, when we write in our minds, we're kind of saying it to ourselves that, at 8 o'clock I have this appointment, or remember to take the dog to the vet, or whatever the thing is, you're saying it in your mind. So again, you're repeating it for your brain to see. And the act of actually writing something is a very powerful connection. So I know that you have got your stuff on your iPhone or your Google Calendar or whatever, but there's something very, very powerful about writing it down. And I'm not saying get rid of those. Pair those hand in hand. They work really, really well together. The third and final thing is that successful people write out their plans for their day, their week, their month, their year. And if you're going to be successful in anything, again, whether you're a homemaker, a business owner, if you are running a nonprofit, if you just want to have a smoother life and have things be able to flow better, you're going to have to do what successful people do. And successful people write out their day. They plan stuff. Every single one of my mentors, even today in 2014, they still keep a hand calendar. They are absolutely not obsolete. So if you're going to follow in those footsteps of successful people, then get into the habit of writing down your plan for the day, your dreams, whatever it is that you are targeting for yourself to do, you're going to have to write those things down. So I hope these tips were very, very helpful for you today. If you are like, look, Angelica, I don't have a planner. I don't even know what kind of planner to get. I'm going to give you a bonus tip. Get a planner that's going to flow well for your life. You don't have to spend a whole lot of money on a planner, especially if you're just kind of either getting into it or getting back into it. You don't have to spend a whole lot of money on a planner, but you do want to get something that's going to flow easily with your life. I do have planners available on my website. You can check them out. Go to silkoverstill.com and look at the top and it'll say Angelica's 2014 planning system. Click on there and there's a really simple, very, very, very easy planner. That's a printable planner. You can print it out on your computer, on your printer. Very, 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 very easily. You get some PDF files and it works great. It's the one that I use right now. Over the years, I think since I was in junior high, I've been using a planner. And so over the years, I've found what works for me, what doesn't work for me. And, I've kind of pulled some of the best things of all the planners that I love and created one. So hopefully it'll be very useful to you. But the biggest thing is that you want to find something that's going to work for you and for your lifestyle, whatever that may be. There's a lot of different planners on the market. So find one that works for you and get to planning. If you get one and it doesn't work, it's okay. Get another one. Start over. It doesn't matter. The point is that I want you to really start writing down things, planning out your week, planning out your day. I promise you, things will go so much more smoother for you. Again, thanks for watching today's video, and I hope these tips were very helpful to you. Have a good day. Dance with the King. Bye-bye.